Hey viewers and viewers, my name is John Red Strategist and welcome to a browser game that I have not played in a while. I'm joined remotely via Skype, that is, by Phil.
Yes, we used to do these browser games all the time. So we're having a go at Would You Rather, yes, which is one that we have done before. And we had a good go. Yes, so where you get to pick between two scenarios. Yes, indeed. I think everyone knows the general gist of it.
Yeah, people know that this is all about conundrums and things like that. So Phil, the first Would You Rather suggestion, would you rather win an Oscar or win the Nobel Prize?
Right, well, it's two awards, and we all like awards.
Yeah, we do.
I'd love to win both, but of course we don't get that option.
So, this isn't really a painful conundrum. This is actually, a win-win situation, whichever one you go with.
It is. Yeah. I think that Would You Rather is more like that, compared to like Will You Press the Button, which is where you get something nice, but there's a negative attachment to it. That's Will You Press the Button, whereas Would You Rather, you've got two scenarios. Some might be nice, some might be horrible, and somewhere in between. But so it's, would you rather basically win something for your achievements in film, or something like that essentially, or would you rather win something for your achievements that you've done around the world for peace, literature,
or science? Just looking at my own kind of area of expertise, I'd probably be the sort of person who, would probably be the sort of person
we
who'd be
both
recipient
aren't
of
in
the
films,
Nobel.
are we?
Yeah. So do you think
So
Nobel
it's
Prize?
difficult for us to it's difficult for us to win an Oscar because we're not really in any films or
I said that, Very Red Christmas 2017.
That was good. That should have won an Oscar.
Or 2018, that one as well.
Which is more. I think Nobel Prize is more prestigious, isn't it, though?
Yeah, probably. For peace or economics or something like that.
Yeah, so I would say the Nobel Prize. What would you go? Nobel Prize?
I'd say Nobel Prize as well, yeah. Let's go for that. Yep, we're in the majority.
6%. That's good. I thought we would be in the majority.
That's over 1 million people who agreed with that one, Phil, for the Nobel Prize.
Well, that's what we like to see.
Yeah. Okay, next one then. So, would you rather be a regular on a daily soap opera or make one-line cameos in 3 large Hollywood blockbusters each year? So,
okay.
Would you rather be a regular character on EastEnders? Or,
for example, yeah.
For example, or Emmerdale, or... Okay, you know what? Now that I start mentioning those examples, I'm already gravitating towards the Hollywood one, not the soap operas.
Well, it's... I suppose... things here you can think about the money. I suppose making one-line cameos in large Hollywood blockbusters it won't be well. I don't think it's going to be that much money. But being a regular daily soap opera, you might get quite a fair bit. But it's being in these soap opera dramas, which I'm not too fond of.
I'm not fond of soap operas either, to be honest.
I'd rather one-line cameos in. 3 large blockbusters?
3 large Hollywood blockbusters each year.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to see because because I'm looking for you. It's not exactly high resolution.
Yeah, so you're watching this over my webcam.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if it's 3 large, that you could get quite paid. I know that was it Arnold Schwarzenegger got paid something like 500,000 for saying "Hasta la vista, baby."
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. So,
well, obviously he's a well-known actor. Yeah. That's the thing.
So what does
and
it tell me,
Phil?
Phil?
California, or is he still?
I don't think he is actually anymore.
I don't think he is anymore. Is he?
I don't think he is. So tell me, Phil. If you were making a cameo in a Hollywood blockbuster, what would be your kind of punchline that you just come on and say very briefly?
I suppose you could. That's a good question to think. What would it be?
It's one of those questions that kind of puts you on the spot a bit, doesn't it? Yeah.
Here I am, bitches and felons.
Here I am, bitches and felons. That's your line, is it? Is that the line when you storm into the bank and carry out your heist of all the diamonds and things like that?
No, it's going to be in everything, even in like chilled out cartoons.
Chilled out cartoons.
Yeah, but like
the movie.
Pixar films. Yeah.
Oh, right. Toy Story 5.
Toy Story 5. It's me, bitches and felons.
It's me, bitches and felons. I'm here to rob your banks.
Your one line.
I've just got images now of you in some sort of gangster heist movie, storming in, taking the diamonds, and then making a getaway in a helicopter.
Oh, that's
quite
what
an epic image, actually. Yeah. What would be my line that I would come out with? What would be my line? It'd probably be something stupid from my YouTube channel, like gas from my tea or something.
Oh God, it would be. Of course, it would be. Yeah.
You know what it'd be? I'd be in like a rom-com or something. I'd just be like a desk clerk sat in the background who in the very opening scene of the movie when he's setting the picture and he's looking through the
Can
office.
you please calm down on the bloody hell, Andrew, it's going on.
You know what I mean, Phil. You know what I mean. And God, I just did it again. And the camera kind of pans over briefly just to me, sat at my desk with a cup of tea, and then just briefly go, ooh, gas from my tea coming on from that one there. And then it just pans away, and that's it. That's all you see of me for the whole movie. It then goes to the main characters who are up at the cashier's desk withdrawing all their money.
Yeah.
I'm building quite the picture in here. And then all of a sudden, Phil storms in with his submachine guns, holds up the entire bank, and escapes in a helicopter with all the diamonds.
What am I doing in your film?
What are you
doing?
No,
I don't want to associate myself with your film.
So basically, let's just kind of go through the line here of how that film evolved as I was talking about it. I started off saying it would be a rom-com where I just make a little appearance, sat behind a desk at the start. Then suddenly it turned into an action heist with you holding the bank, taking all the diamonds.
I'm somehow coming. No, I'm sorry, but I'm not getting involved in any of your films. I'd rather be out of it.
Dang it. Okay.
I don't want to be. I think we've gone for the red option here, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Should we go for the red then? Hollywood blockbusters. It is. We're in the majority. 78% agree.
Quite smart. Yes.
Over 1 million people again. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, there we go. Right, number 3. Okay, now we have a proper conundrum one. Would you rather your piss smells like McDonald's French fries, or your poop smells like Burger King Whopper?
Right.
I'll be honest, I have not been to Burger King in years. I've only ever been to McDonald's recently, so I only really know what the French fries smell like.
Yeah, they're nice, the French fries. I haven't had a Burger King Whopper in ages, but I suppose if it smelled like, oh, you've just nudged your webcam there.
Oh, did I just nudge it? Hold on.
Yeah, well, how did you do that?
I must have knocked the books. Yeah, is that better?
That's better. There we go. Yeah, okay, let's have a think about this. So every time you go to the toilet,
technical issues.
So every time you go to the toilet, every time you piss, it's going to smell like McDonald's French fries or McDonald's chips, as we say here.
Chips, yes.
Which would be a nice smell to have every time you piss in. So does that mean if you decide to drink your own piss, would you have the flavour? Because then everyone would do it, wouldn't they?
Because your smell and your taste buds are connected, technically.
But would your poo have the same texture and everything, even though it smells? Because it's only a smell, isn't it? Even though it smells like a Burger King Whopper, if you decided to eat it, because it's like, it tastes like a Burger King Whopper.
It would taste like it, I imagine, but it wouldn't feel like it.
No,
it would feel like a squidgy Whopper.
It would have the same. It'd probably have the same sort of connotations, because I know that if you eat your own poo, it's poisonous for you.
Indeed, yes.
So
don't eat your shit, everybody. You heard it here. PSA.
You do. I think people piss more than they shit, so it'd probably be nice to.
Yeah. Should we go with McDonald's French fries?
Yeah.
The piss fries. Yeah, we're just about in the slim majority. 52% of people agree.
God, we'd be doing well if we were doing the Bean Boozled challenge. We've not taken a single bean yet.
Yeah. Oh God, don't you're bringing back repressed memories there, Phil.
I went to I was in the in Sainsbury's the other day, and there's an American section, and I saw the Bean Boozled there. And they've got a new edition out now. So who knows? We maybe should try it again, maybe one time. Who knows?
Oh God, maybe. Who knows? We'll have to think about that. Okay, next one. Now this is getting into proper would you rather territory now, this one.
There we go, yes.
Would you rather slam your hand on top of a thumbtack with a 1/2-inch pin, or shoot yourself in the top of the foot with a nail gun? And there's actually a piece of additional information down below. The nail can't just skim the foot, and the slamming of the hand would have to be hard. So no, getting around it. It has to be a good, nasty wound.
There's going to be a lot of pain.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot. So we can't, say you just buffet the pin very lightly with the hand. No, it has to be a proper slam. Yes.
These. Oh God.
Yeah, this is not a nice one, is it?
Slam your hand with a thumbtack.
Good. Gordon Bennett. half-inch pin. That's going to be quite big. That is actually, yeah.
And shoot yourself in the top of the foot with a nail gun. Nail guns are, nail gun would really hurt.
That would really hurt. And I'm just looking at, I've actually got a ruler here on my desk. I'm looking at half-inch right now, and it's still pretty sizable. So
half-inch, yeah.
Yeah. Oof, it's a nasty one, this one, Phil.
God, I think a nail gun would be worse because it's ejecting it at such a higher speed.
Yeah.
It'll eject the nails at such a higher speed. So I think you shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
And wouldn't you, if you shot yourself in the foot with a nail gun, wouldn't you essentially pin yourself to the ground?
Potentially.
Because I think it shoots itself out in such a fashion.
Yeah.
That you'd probably pin your foot to the ground.
Yeah. Whereas I think because the thumbtack, I think because the spike on the thumbtack is fairly thin. I don't know, it'll be a very small puncture wound, I think. So, going for the blue then?
I think that would be better.
Not that we'd want to do either of these things, but okay, we're going for the thumbtack then.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the majority. 59%, not bad.
I think on the next. Lovely.
Okay. Oh god, here's another interesting one. If you had a machete, would you rather amputate the feet of 2 friends or amputate one of your own feet?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right. So we've got a machete.
Oh god.
And we get the choice between amputating the feet of 2 friends or amputating one of their own feet.
Kind of brought to mind as I read it. I mean, this wasn't a machete incident with the machete, but I don't know. Do you remember that news story that was? I think it's probably at least a couple of years back now. But there was a news story about a guy who'd been out climbing somewhere in America, and he got his arm trapped under a boulder, and so he had to literally cut off his own arm.
That turned into a film. You know that?
Yeah, it did. That's what I for some reason thought of when I saw this one.
It became a film. That.
Yeah,
it was a long thing.
I mean, oh god.
So you've got the choice, Andrew, here. So you've got your machete, and you can amputate my feet and another one of your friends' feet, or you could go for one of your own feet.
Ooh. I think. I was going to.
Are you going to die from bleeding to death, or are you going to get patched up as soon as you've amputated your feet?
Oof, I don't know. There's no additional information here, so could be.
So basically, you're going to be a nasty bugger and amputate your friend's feet, or are you just going to go for your own?
Yeah, let's amputate Will's feet.
I think we don't look horrible to viewers, we've got to be altruistic, so I think we're going to have to amputate one of our own feet.
Okay, altruistic answer then, amputate one of our own, and we're in the minority here apparently. 59% of people would willingly amputate the feet of their 2 friends. Interesting. Then again, it doesn't specify that you can't use anaesthetic.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. So you could do that, but still, nasty buggers out there.
Still nasty, yeah. Okay, next one. If it says this is phrased a bit weirdly at the top, but would you rather be an explorer of the Amazon jungle or the deep sea in a submarine? Well, I know which way
you're going.
Yeah, I'd go for the deep sea because I love the ocean and all that.
Yeah,
what about you, Phil?
You've got a big fancy with the ocean, haven't you?
Yeah. The ocean can be scary, but it can also be pretty fucking fascinating.
Compared to the deep sea in a submarine, most of the Amazon jungle has already been explored.
Yeah, I think there are still parts of it which, are relatively untouched. Yeah.
And I think there's places in the Amazon jungle where there are civilizations, like tribes that never had contact with the outside world.
Indeed,
so they're still, like that. So I think there's some that I know there's a tribe, I think it's in Papua New Guinea, that doesn't even know the outside world exists.
Yeah. Isn't there another tribe in Papua New Guinea that believes Prince Charles is a living god or something?
There is, I've heard about that, yeah. The Amazon jungle is, but if you're in a deep sea in a submarine, you're not going to get attacked by all these horrible bugs as well. If you go to the Amazon, there might be some venomous creatures that will grab you. So I think I'm going to go with you with the deep sea. So there's much to explore in the ocean.
Yeah, because if you're in the deep sea, although there's always the omnipresent danger of water pressure and all that, hopefully your submarine can stand up to that, and it protects you from all the horrible deep sea monstrosities out there. So we're going for the submarine then. Deep sea. And we're 53%. We're in that 53%, Phil.
47. Yeah, so people would prefer the submarine.
Okay, next one. Would you rather have been to Hogwarts, I nearly said Hogwarts, or would you rather have trained under Obi-Wan Kenobi? So would you rather basically be a wizard or a Jedi, essentially?
Yeah, essentially that's the question. Right, so...
Well, I don't know, the thing is, if you're a wizard, presumably you could use some magic to conjure yourself up a lightsaber and make yourself into a Jedi, so you could be both that way, couldn't you?
It's a loophole you've got there. I can see what you've done there.
Yeah.
I think it would be good to go to Hogwarts. I would prefer to go to Hogwarts.
Can you do me your best impersonation of Dobby saying Harry Potter? Harry Potter.
What was that?
That was my impersonation of Dobby. I know it wasn't very good. Harry Potter.
Dobby's been a bad house elf.
Dobby must shut his ears in the oven door.
You could conjure up a lightsaber, essentially, use it. So I think,
Wizard?
Hogwarts.
Yeah, let's go for Hogwarts. And we're in the minority.
Oh, okay, so there's more Star Wars fans out there, it seems.
True, I suppose. Okay. Would you rather be a character in Lord of the Rings or be a character in Harry Potter? So we're sticking with Harry Potter for the moment as well.
Yeah, it's essentially the same question. I will be honest here, and I hope I don't alienate your viewers towards me, saying that I'm a stupid bitch and an idiot and everything else, but I've never watched a Lord of the Rings film.
Really?
I know, Chora, the thing. I will aim to do it because I know they have released some on Netflix. So I'll get round to that. So for me on this one, it will be a character in Harry Potter.
Okay. I'm just I was just looking down at some of the text down on the right of the side of the screen here. It's got all our recently answered questions listed down here. Well, some of them. But it also has a thing above that that says tip, sign up to see adult rated questions.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. But getting back to the matter at hand, so you're saying you'd rather be a character in Harry Potter.
Yeah, because I can't say for sure for the Lord of the Rings, because like I said, I've never watched them. But
I have watched the Lord of the Rings films, but it's been quite a few years since I saw them. And I suppose, of the two kind of universes, I suppose Harry Potter would be the quainter, slightly more nicer one to live in, I guess, because obviously Lord of the Rings, you've got all the evil orcs and wizards and God knows what monstrosities and things living in that world. Yeah, unless you're living in the Shire, which I guess is peaceful and all that. But okay, should we go with Harry Potter then?
Yeah, let's do that then.
We would rather be a character in Harry Potter, and we're in the majority, 63%.
The majority, yeah. I thought more people would go for Harry Potter.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. If you had to have one in your bedroom, would you rather have a complete stranger that cuddles with you or have non-stop screaming 7-year-olds? I feel like this is one we may have had before a long, long time ago, but I can't remember.
I don't think so. I think this is a new one. No, I think this is a new one.
Also, the tip down below says you can't kick them out of your house. The stranger would not be attractive to you and would be unsettling to interact with. Okay.
I'm going to go for the non-stop screaming 7-year-old.
Yeah, I am as well.
Have that. Thank you very much.
There are possible ways, around the screaming 7-year-olds. You could, get yourself on some anaesthetic at night in order to sleep. Tranquilise and knock yourself out.
And the is happening again.
Yeah. Let's go for that then. Wow, we're in the minority, Phil. 27%.
I don't know. I need to find a way to get you to stop saying
I know.
Like,
yes.
There you go.
Would you rather have knee-length hair or a 1-foot-tall mohawk all day, every day?
Okay. So knee-length hair. Wow, that's long.
That is very long. Yeah.
1-foot-tall mohawk.
Okay, so
well, the mohawk's part of it's part of a culture, isn't it?
Like punk, is it?
Sort of punk culture, yeah.
So if you're into that kind of music and that kind of subculture, then a 1-foot-tall mohawk.
So essentially, what it's saying is, would you want to be part of the punk culture, or would you want to be like Rapunzel?
Oh, yes. Alternatively, mohawks are also hairstyles traditionally used by certain Native American Indian tribes as well.
Yes,
the name,
they do that as well.
So you could be part of that culture.
Could be part of that culture.
Yeah.
I think having knee-length hair would be very problematic.
Yeah, I imagine having to, just look after that every day. But
grooming on it would be very
difficult.
Yeah, I think it'd be better to have the mohawk.
Yeah, let's go with that.
No, it's 1 foot tall.
Yeah, 45%.
Might not be.
Yeah, I kind of want to, wonder what it'd be like to see a photograph of you photoshopped with a mohawk.
What about you? You'd be even weirder.
Weird, especially with my beard.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
Would you rather see how or what created civilization, or see how or what ends civilization? And the tip below says, you have no impact and cannot play a role. This is just an observation. Who knows if anyone will believe you? So basically you can see the start of civilization, or you can see its end.
Oh, God. Probably seeing the end of civilization might scar you.
Yeah.
Because you remember, like it says in the tip there, you can only observe. We can't do anything to stop it or anything like that.
Indeed. I feel
the
like,
birth of civilization, that would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, that would, yeah. I mean, depending on which civilization we're talking about, seeing the end of it could just be probably kind of depressing. Just to see it crumble and eventually fall down. Yeah, the thing is, civilizations typically don't just end suddenly. Usually they kind of collapse over time.
And you're observing this.
Yeah.
You're observing this
so you're going to be stood around for years. Yeah. So it's going to be a very boring kind of observation, just boringly long. So I don't know. I feel like, granted, the start of civilization will also be quite gradual and long as well. But I feel like, the blue one probably would be the really interesting one.
It'd be nice to see how it starts. How we came to be, evolving from the primates and seeing what's going on and everything.
Indeed. Going with the blue then?
I think we've got a good one on that one.
Yeah, and we're in the minority, apparently.
People want to see the end of civilization.
I have a feeling that the people who went for the red probably have, crazy ideas of meteors hitting the Earth and nuclear wars and things like this, which makes me think, why would you want to observe that? But okay, Next one then. Would you rather wrestle an alligator or wrestle a bear? And it says you will feel a ton of pain, so it's bad either way. But which one would you rather go for?
But here's the thing about fighting these things. Wrestling alligators, you can actually, if you've got them, they're I think is it alligator or crocodiles? Their jaw closing muscles are super strong, but their jaw opening muscles are not so. So you can sort of hold them and then poke them in the eye.
Oh right, I was also thinking with alligators, you can sort of jump on their back and then cling on, and it would be very difficult for them to get to you.
I don't think you could wrestle a bear and do well.
No.
I think it'd be a lot easier to go for an alligator.
Yeah, I think
if you do encounter the pain.
Alligator is probably, I would think, probably the best bet. I mean, they're both big, quite dangerous animals here, but...
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah. We're going with alligator then?
Yeah, let's go with alligator.
See you later, alligator. 60% agree.
Yes.
I can't bear it.
Oh, dear.
Oh, here's an interesting one, Phil. I was going to see if I could do some voices for this one, but I don't know how well these are both. Would you rather sound like Kermit or look like Miss Piggy?
Okay. Right, so a Muppets question we've got here.
Kermit.
Well, either way, you're going to look like a puppet. So.
Well, actually, it says sound like.
Oh
Kermit.
no, sound like Kermit. Sorry.
It doesn't say look like him. It says look like Miss Piggy, though.
I think either way. You're probably going to get ridiculed because
it's ridiculous either way, basically.
Yeah, having that sound like Kermit or looking like Miss Piggy.
I don't know. Tough one.
It is a tough one. Yeah, I wouldn't know which to go for.
No. I'm marginally inclined to sounding like Kermit. I don't know why, but.
Yeah, let's go with that one. I think it'll be a little bit better.
86 people agree, Phil.
You sound more like Yogi Bear there.
Yeah, Yogi Bear. Yeah. Would you rather snow for the rest of your life or rain for the rest of your life?
Right, okay.
Snow or rain? I mean, I'm going to be honest, rain.
I mean, this is England.
Britain. We have this pretty much almost 24/7, so...
Exactly, we do have... So let's just stick with... Because snow would cause... As we do find out in Britain, snow causes a lot of devastation around Britain.
1 centimetre of snow and they cancel all the trains, all the air...
Yeah, it just makes our country come to a standstill.
Yeah, it does.
So I think we're fine with living with rain for the rest of our life.
Yeah, rain. Yeah. Okay, rain. We're in the minority, 41%.
More people want snow, of course they do. But you're not seeing the dangers of snow.
Indeed. Would you rather eat a Big Mac every 6 hours or eat an exquisite meal once every 4 days? Okay, I think...
Oof. Well, eating a Big Mac every 6 hours, you're certainly going to put on weight and get fat.
For the information tip below. It says, for each situation you are able to digest the food just fine, you don't vomit from eating too much, etc. You suffer from the health problems brought about by your diet, but you can't die from those problems.
The big health problem. Eating a Big Mac every 6 hours, you're going to get fat.
You're going to get really obese with that.
You're going to get really obese.
Like processed junk, yeah.
Yeah, it's every 6 hours. Remember, there's 24. So does that mean you have to? Hang on a minute. Does that mean you have to wake your sleep and eat a Big Mac?
Well, that means
basically you've got 12 hours in a day. So you
24 hours per day. 24 hours per day. So that means
there's 12 hours in a day. There's 24 hours in a day and night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, technically, night is just part of the day, but I say you see what you mean, yeah. So that means every sort of 6 hours, that would mean literally for 24 hours, you'd be eating 4 Big Macs.
Yeah, so you'd have to get up in the middle of the night and have a Big Mac.
God, no thanks, I don't want to do that. I think an exquisite meal once every 4 days.
That would be really nice.
What does he have? It doesn't specify that you can only eat that. It doesn't mean that you can't have other meals when you need them. It just means an exquisite meal once every 4 days. So every 4 days.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. So you can eat healthy stuff between that, I'd guess. Yeah.
And exquisite meals. Some exquisite meals will have quite a bit of healthy things in.
True. Yeah. Like proper fresh ingredients and things.
Yeah, exactly. It will have its fresh ingredients.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay,
so,
we're going red. Yeah. And we're definitely in the majority. 30% of people though would eat a Big Mac every 6 hours.
God. Health implications of that would just be
awful. Okay, would you rather blind with amazing musical ability or deaf with amazing artistic ability? What? Shouldn't the blind and the deaf be the other way round there? Or
so would you rather be blind with amazing musical ability?
Be blind. Sorry, I thought it meant blind people with your amazing ability, not...
No, would you rather...
Okay,
Would you rather be blind with amazing musical ability or deaf with amazing artistic ability?
I think of those two things, if I had to choose blind or deafness, I'd probably
I'd go for deafness.
Yeah.
Being blind is really will change your life completely around.
Yeah.
You just can't do much of anything. Whereas deaf, you've still got the ability to do stuff, and you get this amazing artistic ability as well. You can sell your paintings for high amounts of money, can't you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Okay, should we go with the red?
Yeah, let's go with the red. That's quite an easy one, that one.
Yeah, 52% of people agree with us.
Right.
If, while earning a PhD, you were offered a high-paying job, would you rather, and it says would you rather again, continue studying PhD or leave school to take the high-paying job? Well, I can't really answer this because I already have my PhD and I'm in a job. I don't know if I call it... Well, it's decent paying. I wouldn't say it's high-paying, but I wouldn't say it's low-paying either. It's nicely comfortable rate of pay.
You're only paid me, so...
Yeah. So
but,
I think this is very much for you
haven't. Let's say you haven't got your PhD then.
Yeah.
Would you carry on or leave to get the high-paying job? So does that mean you give up right in the middle of it? That's it. It's over. Yeah, I assume.
I mean, it's a tough one. I mean, it really depends on what you'd want to do with your life. I mean, if you...
What's that text say? We've got a little bit of text.
Oh yeah, it says, basically earn the degree in hopes of a better job and a sense of accomplishment, or take the high-paying job and quit the PhD program.
Oh, right, so
you'd
just
it's a
leave
straightforward choice, yeah. You either continue with the PhD or you take the high-paying job. There's no kind of middle ground.
Right, okay.
So, I mean...
High-paying.
Yeah. I think for this kind of... For an answer to this, you would need to think about all kinds of things. You need to think about, what's your PhD about and what would be your kind of job prospects after that. Is it something which universities would be interested in when hiring for academic positions?
Also, this high-paying job you've got to think about, it might be high-paying, but what happens if you don't like it?
Indeed. It could be quite a stressful, high-responsibility job. That too. And
then you're out shit creek without a paddle because you've just abandoned your PhD through the middle of the studies and now you're in.
Yeah. I mean, it's a challenging one, I would say.
But what if you continue studying your PhD and you don't get such a good high-paying job?
Because there are lots of people who do PhDs but who don't go into academia because it's a very competitive market, academia is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean... I don't know, it would really depend on your financial position, I think. If you were already someone with a lot of savings and a lot of money in the bank account, then you might be more inclined to the blue one. But if, you're someone who's a bit cash-strapped, then the red one would probably be the one that would be more appealing to you.
Wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Oof. I feel like we might go for a random selection here, Phil. What do you think?
Do a random selection then.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Continue studying. Continue with studying.
Well, you've already done. You already did.
I've already done it.
Wow. Quite a bottom of minority.
I know. Wow. Yeah. Only 29%. Okay, I think we'll make this the last one, and it's a nice, easy, pleasant one. Would you rather play Pacman or play Space Invaders?
Oh, well, this is a good one to finish off. It's classic 1980s games.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, I've played both of these.
Yeah,
do you remember GJ Pacman, Phil? Pacman variant made by GJ Games.
No.
No. Oh, I mean, this is going back quite a few years back to when we were just kids, Phil. But I think you might remember other GJ games like Gold Runner or Chucky Egg.
Oh, Gold Runner. Oh, yes, we used to play that all the time. I remember when they used to come over, we'd play that, and then we'd play Captain Claw, wouldn't we?
Oh, yeah. That was how it used to go. But, yeah, GJ Games made their own version of Pacman, which was quite an interesting one. I'm pretty sure you can actually still buy GJ Games online from their... I'm pretty sure they still have a website where you can get them from, as far as I'm aware. But I remember GJ Pacman having all kinds of crazy, quirky little features to it. Like little power-ups where you could get guns to shoot the ghosts and things like that.
I think Pacman, Pacman's got more varieties to it than Space Invaders.
Yeah,
I think Space Invaders the one because you got obviously it turned into a TV show as well. I remember.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Mr. and Mrs. Pacman and all that.
Yeah, and it brought in Miss Pacman, as well.
Do you want to know an interesting game I've actually been watching a few videos of lately on YouTube? I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Dark Deception.
Dark Deception. I haven't heard that game. No.
It's a kind of episodic indie game. It's been kind of released in chapters, but essentially it's kind of like a modern take on what is essentially Pac-Man mechanics, where it's kind of 3D first person, and you're playing like a character. There's kind of like spooky sort of horror themes to it, but essentially it's kind of like a maze game where you go around picking up objects, and there's like these sort of quite quirky, crazy monsters that you have to basically avoid. I've seen the first kind of level of it where it's set in kind of like an abandoned hotel type environment, and there's like these sort of like
pop that into YouTube.
It's funny because there's like these kind of animatronic monkey bellhop people who kind of chase you around, and then there's like the second chapter which is like in a school where it's a creepy child, and there's like all kinds of crazy ones. There's a level with like creepy clowns and all kinds of weird shit. Yeah, but I don't know, it just came to mind and I kind of went off on one about it, but there you go.
I might have to have a look at that, see what it's about.
Okay, so I think judging by our discussion, are we going with Pac-Man then? By the sound of it?
So, if you were to play one, could you never play the other?
It doesn't actually say that. There's no tips or anything, so...
Which would you rather play?
Just on the basis that, like I say, there are lots of different variations of it.
Probably
Pac-Man
might be it. Yeah.
I mean, for all I know, there could be lots of variations on Space Invaders, but I've just never seen them. But
if there is, tell us in the comments.
Yeah, tell us.
There are varieties, and if so, which ones? Maybe you can provide a link or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, Pac-Man it is then, I think, Phil.
Yeah, let's click it.
And we're in the majority. 67% agree with us.
We are in the majority. There we go then.
Nice. Well, there we are. That was a round of Would You Rather with me and Phil, which we haven't done in over a year.
We haven't done it quite a while. It's interesting. I like these kinds of browsing games. It gives us scenarios to have a think about.
Very good stuff. Always very enjoyable. And yes, let us know in the comments as well. What do you think of my concept for a film, starting off as a rom-com, turning into an action heist?
Oh yes, that was the first scenario, wasn't it? We received.
Indeed, yeah. I think that's going to probably inform the title of this video, probably. Yeah. Well, there you go, everyone. So I hope you all enjoyed that, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, of course, comment, subscribe to my channel, share my content with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media pages you may be signed up to. In the meantime, of course, if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on my own Facebook and Twitter pages, links down below, as well as there's also a link to my propagandist channel where I do a lot of anime-related content, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Other than that, thank you then everyone for watching.
Yes, it's been enjoyable. I've enjoyed this. We've had a good session.
Indeed, we both have. So thank you then for joining me, Phil. Yes.
Thank you, and thanks to everyone. And we'll definitely be moments where we do some more Would You Rather.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely. Yes, all right then. Well, see you later, everyone.
Goodbye, all.
Goodbye.
Oh my God, he's actually here.
Is this better, man?
What is this?
He's back. Whoa, cameo. Cameo in the sequel.
Yeah.
Ah, goody. What hell are you doing here? Do not give me that shit, Megan. You are indeed a big fuck nugget.
Wow.
God damn it, God. Get out of my dreams. Let's go, but God damn it, God, get out of my dreams.
Yeah, you're doing early there. So was that literally just a cameo? Just him?
Yeah, that was completely unnecessary. You're okay with that, Jane?
Because that's kind of what he was like in the last game. He just crops up all the time.
Yeah.
Like in the hot springs where he's just there.
Well done.
Uniform.
Yeah. Back in.
Did you read that?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Looking over, I noticed Yunji isn't there. Only then do I notice splashing in the ocean. Looks like Yunji's having some fun swimming.